So as you can see here, I typically get up between 5 and 5:30 every day. Say good morning to Rudy. And we go downstairs, Rudy, me, and the kitty Ryder, and we start my coffee before I take Rudy outside. Sorry about the dishes in the sink. We didn't finish cleaning up last night. We're attempting to start chores with the kids. Should have started it earlier, but so I start my coffee. You're beautiful. Bew. Don't you like the pun on words? It was a cup from a friend. Love this cup. Very motivational. And I start my coffee before taking the dog outside to go potty for the morning. Once I get that all done, I will take him outside, and it took me a little bit longer to get the dog outside because the cat decided to bolt out the door also, so I had to chase him around the yard this morning. But once I get that all done and once we get back inside, I will head to my desk to start my miracle morning. And I will typically grab 3 things. I will grab my Jesus Calling devotional and my bullet journal and also my Bible. During this time, and I'm not sure how many of you have read the Miracle Morning, and I feel like a lot of people have. Got my coffee in hand, of course. This is my favorite time of the day, I will tell you. This is my quiet time, my time for myself, and I've got my coffee all nice and toasty, so definitely my favorite time. It's before the kids get up, before chaos ensues on my life in the morning. But I take this time to really just devote my morning to the Lord, focus on what I've got to accomplish for the day, task from, what I need to accomplish with my business, what I need to accomplish throughout the house, what the kids have going on. And, but first and foremost, I always start with my time with the Lord. I like to use my journal like to use my journal time for reading my daily devotional and then taking a few notes just on what my thoughts and feelings were based on that devotional. I also read the scriptures that go with that devotional, and I write those scriptures down, and just the meanings of what they were to me. I do take this time also to add just a daily gratitude, just something that either the day before I was grateful for, or maybe something that this morning I was grateful for, that morning I was. And then I do take some time to journal, whether it's something of the day before or just something I'm excited about coming up in the future, or just, thoughts that I've been having that I just need to get out on paper just to kind of get those thoughts out. We're always, my thoughts are constantly on the go and spiraling, and I feel like it's just very important, especially us as women. We're always on the move, always on the go, and to-do lists, to do that, and we stress, and I just got tired of stressing all the time, and this has just really helped me, filter through all that, and it's just kind of like a brain dump, getting it all out there to just filter through. And it's just very important to get that out on paper, and it's just helped me be able to decipher what it is that I'm feeling and what it is that I am kind of going through at the time. So it's just a time for me to journal. I do also take this time to go through, I know during the Miracle Morning it says affirmations, but I have what's called a mission statement, and I'm not sure if you guys have seen a previous video of mine just talking about, your mission statement, and this just gives me time to read through that just to remind me exactly, what I'm working towards, why I'm working towards it, and, anytime that you are working either for yourself, for someone else, or just in life in general, to have a mission statement, to have something that you are looking forward to, you have to have a reason why you're doing what you're doing in life, something to be looking forward to, something to be looking towards the future for. So definitely look at that video, watch that video, because it's important to have a reason why you're moving forward. You have to have a mission, a purpose of why you're doing what you're doing. So it gives me a time to just revisit that mission and why I am pursuing and my purpose of why I'm pushing the way that I push. So it gives me a time to just reevaluate that and look and just see why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I also take some time to read, whether it's a self-help book or I really love reading self-development books or spiritual books just to help my mind and soul, and it just gives me some time to just read and go into books like that. So it's time that I take there for that as well, and then just kind of evaluate the day. Just again, I think I've said that already, but just evaluate kind of things that are coming up, where the kids need to be, what they need to be doing, what I need to be doing, what I need to be focusing on, before I really get started with the day, before they get up and need breakfast and things like that. So it just gives me time to kind of construct myself before they come trampling down the stairs like a herd of elephants. So it just gives me time to myself, as women and mothers and working mothers, you don't get a lot of time to yourself. So this just gives you that time. And even if you're not a mother, just a woman, and if you're a working woman, you just don't have that time where you get a lot of it to yourself. And so this just gives you that time and that peace where you can just collect yourself, collect your thoughts, and, just bring yourself together and de-stress, declutter your mind. And that's what, ultimately we need. It has truly been a life-shifting time for me, and it's taken me about 2 years to really get to this moment, from the time that I read the Miracle Morning book to the place that I am now, of really just inconsistently doing this. And this last year that I've actually been consistently doing this has been a true shift, and my cat and dog are now fighting, so I apologize for the background noise. It's their morning scuffle, but it has truly been a shift this last year with me consistently doing it. And the one thing I always like to tell people is it's not a one-size-fits-all. And I will link the book below, simply because I do recommend it to everybody, because it has been life-changing for me. I had read it about 2 years ago now, and when I first originally started doing it, I was working full-time out of the house, and I had to be at work pretty early, so getting up even earlier, at first I was like, oh, this is just not something for me. This is not something that I see myself doing, because I have to get up early enough to get the kids where they need to be, get them off to school, and then have to be at work early. Getting up early, no way, it's not for me. But I will tell you, when I first started out, I would simply start out, I think I simply started out with 15 minutes earlier and doing just, short periods of the miracle morning. And I did start out doing, what they recommended doing with the simple miracle morning. But as I kept going into it and started doing it, I would shift things a little bit based on what I felt like I needed more. And it became more of not, I have to get up in the morning, but, I get to get up in the morning and I get to do this and I have this time for myself to really collect my thoughts, to have this time that I get to spend focusing on my thoughts and really decluttering them and de-stressing myself and de-stressing my life. So it really was a shift in my thoughts and how I felt about getting up in the morning. So it wasn't the drudge of getting up and having to do it. It more became like, I get to do this. I'm so excited about it. So it's something that I highly recommend it for everybody to try. And whether or not you do it in the morning or you do it in the evening, it's really how you want to do it, because you can make it so based on what you want to do and how you want to do it. And like I said, I changed my, the affirmations portion of it to reading my mission statement every day instead of reading affirmations. And I'm not going to say that I don't read affirmations every so often. I still do, but I felt my mission statement really expresses why I'm doing what I'm doing, and it holds more power over me than what just a mission statement or just what affirmations did. So that's why I read my mission statement instead of just affirmations. And then, I still like the journaling and the reading, and there's meditation in there. And although I do enjoy meditation every so often, I prefer to switch that in with, doing my daily devotionals and praying in God time rather than spending time meditating. So if that, you just customize it to what you feel your soul needs more than what they say to do. So I thought that was really nice, that I can really just make it to me and what I needed. And I started out, time-wise with what I felt like I could do without making myself, stress over it more or more miserable at first. And then it just slowly became more and more. And now I don't even need an alarm clock to get up. I just naturally wake up between 4:30 and 5:30 every single day, and then I just get started with my day. So it's been really nice to just have that time to de-stress, declutter, and I will tell you, it really makes a difference in my day. And my kids will probably tell you the same exact thing, that, they could definitely tell when I don't have my time in the mornings, and I might be a little less patient, a little less kind, a little less joyful in my day. It's just because I haven't had that time to really filter through my thoughts and filter through what's going to be happening throughout the day. And, ultimately I haven't had that time with the Lord, just to talk with him and ask him to be with me and to provide that patience and kindness and grace for, my life for the day. So they could definitely tell a difference when I don't have that time for myself. So it's just, self-love, self-care, very important for everyone. So that is really what I do in the morning. Once I am done with my basic miracle morning, I will, if the kids haven't gotten up and I have the time, I will fit in some exercise, and I will then get ready for the day, or depending on kind of what's going on, I may do some cleaning up throughout the kitchen or start some laundry, just kind of what's going on for the day. It depends on what's on my to-do list, but then I will really just dig in and get started. The day will then begin, and we will start conquering the day, because that's what That's what we are here to do. And that's my miracle morning. So that's where I begin my day, how I begin my day. And if you have any questions on any of this, this is, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in, and it's something that I am truly, truly passionate about just because of how big of a difference it has made in my life personally. And it's just, yeah, I'm just really passionate about this. This is something that has changed my mornings drastically, and just the joy and happiness it has brought to my life. And now I just want to pass it on to others and just help others. So I will add in the description a link to The Miracle Morning, because if you haven't read that, definitely do. It is a wonderful book. It's an easy read, a quick read, especially once you start to really get into it. And then for others who are network marketers like myself, I did follow up with The Miracle Morning for network marketers. It's another excellent book, another very easy, quick read, but it just follows other network marketers and how they, approach their miracle mornings. Again, they customized it just based on their lifestyles and the things that they said, felt that they needed the most as well. So it's just another wonderful tool for your toolbox. So until next time, I hope you guys find beauty in your magic toolbox. Until next time, everyone, I hope you guys find beauty in the chaos and joy in the moments. I will talk to everyone soon. Have a beautiful day.